Hello. Hi, it's me, April. It's a stream, guys. It's a stream. I haven't done one of these for a couple of weeks, so I don't know what I'm doing. I also I changed all of my layout. So normally my OBS is on this side, but I changed it and I switched everything around. So I'm a little bit discombobulated, but I thought it might be nice for a change. And let's see, can you hear me okay and see me and everything? We're gonna get going. Let's just get into it. Hi, so many people here already saying hi. Hi Lindsay from Doncaster. Do you say Doncaster or Doncaster? I know it's Doncaster, right? Like Lancaster. Hi Madcap. Hi Liebisch. I'm just gonna call you Lieb. Is that alright? From Germany. So many places. Hi Carmen. Hi Viddy. Hi Greg. Hi Lindsay. I said already hi to Lindsay. Lindsay got a hi twice. Hi Annika. Nice. Okay, cool. And hi everyone lurking in the background, lurking and working. Let me know what you guys are up to. What you're doing tonight. You're following along, or are you gonna do your own thing? We're gonna draw some botanicals tonight. Some botanical gardens and greenhouses for a laugh. I have two sketchbooks. One is Odd Orange sketchbook, which I've almost finished. Not really, I'm halfway through. I've got this much to go. So we're gonna try and fill up a few pages tonight in this. I also have this sketchbook here, which is kind of like my going out sketchbook and also doing live streams, doing like drawing sessions online. And I'll just share some fun things with you that I've done the last few weeks. A lot of Emma Carlisle sessions, because I joined her Patreon, like, I think it was in November, and I've just been, to relax in the evenings, I've just been doing a lot of her live streams, her old live streams. And we were in the car the other day, and I was drawing in the car. I drew this bear on a bike for some reason. And I also I just gotta hide something. Okay, so I drew Martin driving, and actually accurate representation of him. Fantastic. And this is a little factory that I saw on the way in the car. What else have I drawn in here? Oh, and then we went to Kendall Museum and I drew the animals and stuff. It was really fun. I posted this one on Instagram today, and I'm gonna post this one tomorrow. I'm just posting random drawings that I've been doing throughout the last few weeks because I haven't had time to draw much on my own. Let me see if I can find it. This is my favorite one actually from the Kendall Museum. This one, Best Buds. It's very bright. Let me turn it down a bit. That's up. Best Buds. I like this one, and that's my little stamp because we went to Urban Sketches, which was really fun. So I think we're gonna try and do this book tonight, and we're gonna do some botanicals. I see more people popping in. Hi everyone. Hi Joni. Hi. Oh, Paper Pigeon Art. Oh, nice name. Hi Lisa. Hi April. We missed you. Oh, I missed YouTube. I miss making videos. I have so many videos, guys. So many ideas for videos, and I just. I'm gonna have to do them all next month. I'm just gonna have to do like 7 videos next month or something, I guess. So, yeah, this is from Pinterest. I kind of went through Pinterest and I was looking for greenhouses, and I kind of went like more, like in a house, like what you would have in a house. Something's really cool. An orange tree in someone's house. So there's lots to draw from here, and then also a couple of these are actually from my photos from Kew Gardens, but I actually looked and I don't have many. I only have these 3 plus some other random plants, and then everything else was done from the cactus house, which I don't really feel like drawing today. So maybe we'll just start like with this one. I think this one's nice. Love today's subject. I haven't drawn plants for so long, so I'm looking forward to it. I gotta find some paper to fill in these. Oh, that's the wrong size. Maybe I can just steal some. I cut out a whole bunch of paper for this sketchbook because this sketchbook is like a random weird size. Sorry Morgan, if Morgan never sees this, don't tell her I said that. It's a sketchbook size. So yeah, let me just do this. I just normally do this for the 2 or 3 pages, just in case, Oh, these guys are cute. Right. So I don't know how long we're gonna draw for. We're just gonna go until we stop. Maybe an hour and a half, because I want to go for a walk before the supermarket closes, because I need to get a couple of things from the supermarket. Okay. Hi from Mantesillo? Not sure how to pronounce that, but hi, Pacific Ocean, Chile, nice. Are you almost done with it, sketchbook tour? This one here, I'm also halfway. I started both of these in February, so I've been drawing a lot off camera. I feel like I'm a Minecrafter. I've been watching a lot of Minecraft recently, and they do a lot of mining off camera. We're gonna try these inks first, because I got these the other day from a Court Pen. Court Pens, guys. I had to wait 19 days for my Court Pens order to be sent out to me. It was really annoying. Gonna get these guys. They are the octopus inks. This one, they're all named after animals, and it took me so long to decide what colors to get. They're very expensive, so I just got a couple. I got them because Artie told me to. I don't know if Artie's here tonight, but she told me to get them. I just do what she says. She's the boss. So I got green crane, and I got petrol axolotl, and then to go with it, this dip pen here, which is Hokuro dip pen by Sailor, and we're gonna give it a go. I haven't used a dip pen for so long. I was also gonna say, I wasn't planning on doing this, but like I mentioned, I haven't had time to make any YouTube videos, and I have a big basket here of stuff that I want to do for videos, this massive basket, and you can kind of see all of these boxes are video ideas separated, and then the rest is like a haul. And I just was like, I can't just put more stuff in there. I have to start using some of the stuff. So I thought we could just try it on stream. Now I have no idea how to use this. Look, there's some instructions on here, maybe they're in Japanese, but they have pictures. So maybe we have to twist something. Has anyone used one of these? Does anyone know? If Artie says to get them, it better happen. I know. She is such an enabler and I love it. But the thing is, she always tells me things that I don't know about, like that I've never heard of before. Because she's very much in, like, we have the same interests, but also different. Like, she's very into inks and dip pens and fountain pens and things. So when she tells me to get something, I normally try it. I honestly have no idea how to do this. No, okay, there must be a way. Come on, April. You're a grown adult, you know. There's a yellow thing here, but I don't know. Am I meant to get a separate nib for this? Like, I keep looking at it like I'll read Japanese eventually. Yeah, I have no idea, guys. I literally haven't. Pull the yellow tab out. Like, pull it out. Oh, geez. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. Yay. Thanks, Mad Cat. What would I do without you? There we go. So this one is a Fude. Let's see if I can show you this. It's a, oh God, such an influencer. Guys, today we're going to be looking at the Fude nib. Where is it? There it is. You can kind of see it's like bent a little bit. Can you see that? So it's like, it's, oh Jesus. It's like bent basically. So the nib is, am I meant to put ink in the tube? Does anyone know? Mad Cat, tell me. Am I meant to put ink in the tube or do I just dip it in ink? I have this little bottle here. I have this here, and I'm gonna try and, camera wouldn't focus. I know. Okay, doesn't smell like anything. I'm not gonna dip it in the bottle because I learnt my lesson with that. I learnt my lesson with that a while ago, a long time ago, with Winsor & Newton inks. That they got moldy. Just dip it in the ink bottle. Nah, I'm not. I've been told not to do it because you can get like bacteria in the ink, and then the ink goes bad, and it has happened to me. I ruined a lot of inks from doing that, so I don't do that anymore. She smells everything. It's so true. All right, here we go. We're gonna give it a go, guys. We're gonna try the dip pen, and if we like it, we'll keep using it. But then if not, we can also just use this ink up, so we don't want to waste it, to maybe just do a little bit of painting. Oh, this is so nice, guys. So the Fude dip, the Fude nib, in case you've never seen one, I had never seen one either. Basically, it like has a little dent in it, like this. So like this is the, can you see that? Let me zoom more. So it has like a little bend in it like this. So instead of being like a normal fountain pen, it just goes straight out like this. It has a kind of bend. So you can, I don't know why you need the bend, but I think you can get like thick, really thick lines, and then like really thin lines, depending on where you place, like how you hold the pen, like this. It's kind of fun. The color is gorgeous, I know. It's so nice. I think I got two kind of green colors. So I got this one, and I got, apparently this pen holds a lot of ink too, is what I've heard. What happens if we hold it like here? No, I don't like that. There's no control. And you know me, guys, control freak. That's what I am. Yeah, but honestly, this is nice, but I feel like dip pen, I'm not in a dip pen kind of mood right now, is the problem. Definitely in an ink kind of mood. Like, look at that, how pretty. But the dip pen for me is too, right now it's too tidy almost. And I kind of just want like chaos, you know? I want to just like throw materials at the page and just be free and wild. But I think the dip pen actually is nice with characters. Like if we were gonna draw some people right now, I think this would be perfect, but drawing leaves, it feels a little bit too controlled. Let's try this one. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna pour some into the lid. Gosh, look at this color. Isn't that pretty? Can't really see it, but we're gonna pour it in. Oh, did it again. Okay, it's fine. Oh, I should have used a pipette. That's annoying. Oh. Mostly known for hyperrealism. You got it. You got it, guys. I think they have an additional reservoir you can buy as an additional, but it's not required. Oh, something that you can like put inside the tube. That's cool. All right, we're gonna try this one. We're only gonna do like, we're just basically experimenting because I want to try it. We're not gonna use this all night. We're going to use my February, I almost said December then. We're going to use my February palette because I've been using that for this book. And actually, I'm kind of annoyed now that I use this dip pen in this sketchbook because as you guys know, I am a perfectionist, but it's fine. I'll just do this as like a special occasion kind of thing. That blue, I know it's pretty. Let's see what this blue's like as a paint. Oh, that had a little bit of, this is like a sap green. And then this here, this is like, what would you call this? Viridian, maybe? It's really pretty. Of course, it's not called Viridian, it's called Petrol Axolotl, which I don't believe they have that in Minecraft. Is it going through the paper? No, it's not bad actually. So yeah, this is gonna take a while to dry, but does anyone wanna see any more stuff with the dip pen before I go? Like what marks it can do? I'm not like a dip pen expert or a pen expert. I don't know if maybe the intro fooled you when I like masterfully put the pen together. But actually I don't do this much or at all. So yeah, I can't really tell you the intricacies of the pen and how it works. But if you guys want to see anything, maybe we can do some like wiggles, see how it works. You have great taste in colour, except I really like purple. I mean, look, each to their own. I have mentioned in the past I am coming around to some purples, but it's also, you know, when you have a bit and you have to just keep going with it, like it's just part of my personality now, you know? Like it would be weird if I started liking purple, wouldn't it? Greg asks, was the pen expensive? Greg, if you hold on one sec, I'll just go get the invoices right over there so I can tell you. Okay, so I don't think it was expensive. I think the ink was about £8. 1 second. Octopus ink. Oh, it doesn't say the price on here. It just says check. It just says check. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, sorry, I can't tell you. I thought that was the invoice. I don't think it's too bad, Greg, honestly. I think it was maybe £10, if that. And the inks I think were like £8 each. So like it's not that expensive, you're just gonna buy one. But you know, with inks, like you don't want to just buy one. I mean, when I was on the website looking at the colours, like the colours were so pretty, I wanted to get all of them. I don't have the patience for a dip pen. I think I would like it in some situations, like I mentioned, like drawing people. Like if we were gonna draw a person, would be really fun. My very first Burp Fest that I did, I actually did it all in a bamboo dip pen, and that was really fun. That was actually my very first experience with big dip pens. That was years ago. Gorgeous. Self-portrait. Okay, I think we're gonna move on though. So I don't want to waste these inks. So what I'm gonna do is I'll just kind of like put them on this side of the page, and maybe when they're dry we can come back. Oh, it's kind of annoying though because I wanted to use this sketchbook, but we can use that one over there too. That's fine. Not too bad. Looking at the two colors you've shown, I think I could get a little carried away. Yeah, they have like families like of colors. So they have like green, red, yellow, browns, grays, pinks. They have like all the colors as like, should I just pour this on? As just pour it, as colors, family colors, and then within that they have the different names. So and the different animals. So like this one, this octopus, this petrel axolotl, I think is part of the, it must have been the green family as well, and then this one too. But they have maybe like 6 of the same families, or the same colors in a family, sorry. So yeah, you can definitely get carried away for sure. Okay, I don't know if this is going to be good, if this is too much ink, but I thought we could, oh, look how nicely they blend together as well. And this is probably a waste of ink as well, but we're going to draw over this. We'll draw over this after, and I was thinking like this is the dark foliage, and then maybe this is the sun up here, so it's like a little bit lighter. And also this is going to be a good test of this paper to see how well it holds up. It's Odd Orange sketchbook, and the paper is really good. I haven't used an Odd Orange sketchbook for so long. When I first started using it, it felt very, very smooth. But I've gotten used to that now, and I'm really enjoying it. But this is it, guys. I've zoomed in a bit too much, sorry. Look at that. Look at how they blend together though. Isn't that gorgeous? So pretty. I think maybe if this was watercolor paper, it would be a little bit smoother, because you see here it's kind of like catching the paper. But yeah, that's really nice. We'll see what that looks like when it's dry. I'll leave it over here, and I'm just trying to be careful not to spill the inks. Can make sure that I put the lids on. Very pricey in Canada, $20 some. Oof. You need to come over to the UK and have a little holiday, and then take some back with you. Although I don't know about taking inks back on the plane, it'd be a bit scary. The mixing is amazing. Oh, I know. I've seen a lot of, when I was looking for the colours, I didn't watch a lot of videos because I don't have the patience to watch people like just, you know, play with colours. But I did watch a lot of, I kind of like skimmed through a lot of videos of people swatching just to find the colours that I liked. And I would search for a particular colour to see what that colour was like on video, because sometimes pictures you can't really tell, and swatches online are pretty bad most of the time. They're not very accurate. So that's how I found them, and there are some really nice videos. That's what I was going to try and say. Like, I skimmed the videos, but there just seems to be some really nice videos out there on these inks, especially with calligraphers, if you guys are into that, like letter artists. Okay, just trying to clean up a little bit of the ink before we move on. Guys, when I do my room, and it's not going to be for a while, because as maybe you know, if you don't know, we moved like in November, our first house, and we want to decorate it to like well, we don't even know what we like. We've never decorated a house before, so we're going to be learning, but we want to, like, you know, go room by room or thing by thing, as from, like, you know, the most important to the least important. And my room is not important in the grand scheme of things. But I was trying to say, when I do my room, I want to get rid of this desktop, and maybe not the desk, because it's a stand-up desk, which is quite nice, but this desktop, and get like a nice matte, like wood, like kind of raw wood, because the shine, I hate the shine of this desktop so much. Okay, it's bamboo too. I did look at if you could sand it, but it's just like bamboo veneer, so it wouldn't work. All right, let's move into this one. We're just going to do some sketching in here. Nothing crazy today. We're just going to keep it loosey-goosey, because I just don't have the energy for a lot of craziness. But it's just nice to catch up with you and say hi and just ramble. You guys know I love a good ramble. I'm actually going to move on, and we're going to do something with a bit more structure, because I just can't do. I want to do lots of glass, I think. So I think maybe we'll try this one first. Something kind of chill. Okay. So if you guys are following along, feel free. I don't know how long, if this is your first like live stream with me, these are really casual, and I don't ever, it's not like, you can follow along if you want. The references are there if you guys want to follow along, but it's not like that's not the idea of them. Like, the idea is just to hang out and chat and stuff. So the references are there, but we don't do any timers or anything. It's just when I'm ready to move on, we move on. So it's like, surprise, the reference is changing. Look at these, aren't these perfect for the theme of the night? Okay. Octopus Write and Draw ink, yes. Oh, sorry, Michelle, that was, yeah, Octopus Write and Draw ink. These ones here, they're very nice, Michelle. I have Petrol Axolotl and Green Crane. That one there. Look at you being all tidy. My room looks like I've been burgled. Yeah, I mean, I won't show you that corner. That's my work desk. And normally when I come over here, I take everything off of here and I just like carry it over there and dump it on the desk. So that's how I've managed to stay tidy-ish. I want to show you my February palette, but it's in my other sketchbook. But this is basically it. Maybe I can just flip through and show you quickly. Okay, I'll try not to move it, but it should be right at the start. Or like halfway maybe? I think I started it after Burbfest. Yeah, here we go. So this is my February color palette here. And this was me mixing them all. And I have a video up on Patreon or a post. I think it's a video of me putting that palette together if you guys want to see that. But basically it's just this. It's a bunch of different materials. And I have to tell you, I haven't used these at all this month. Maybe a couple of times, but hardly at all. And I added these markers in, which weren't in the initial palette for drawing sessions, which have come in really handy. But basically it's just those colors. The things I've used the most are the Distress ink pads. I love these guys so much. They're really fun. Let's use some now and I'll show you. I really want to get more of these. I might treat myself. I don't need any more treats, I know, but after I've done this big project that I'm working on right now, my book that it's book stuff, I am gonna try. I might treat myself to a couple more Distress ink pads, at least a refill, because this one is one of my faves and it's completely run out. Look. Okay, I mean that it looks like there's more in there than there is, but it's almost completely run out. Woohoo! I made it. Hi Dan. LJ says found a retailer in Arkansas, $4 to $6 per bottle. That sounds really good. I actually am so curious now as to what price they were. I kind of want to find out. Should we find out together? Because Colt Pens is where I got them from. And this was my first time I ever bought from Colt Pens before. And, you know, they weren't bad. Their customer service was really good. Like every time I messaged them, and I messaged them like maybe twice, they were really good. But they were like, they had pens on their, $14.50. It wasn't £8. Maybe it was on special. It might have been on special. I don't know though, that seems like a lot, but like you can see all the colors here. So it says brown, 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 green, 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 gray, gray. It might have been on special. I don't think I paid that much for it. I mean, maybe I did. Honestly, who knows? And then the pen was called the Hokoro, £12. So that wasn't too bad. But yeah, everything was on stock when I bought it, but they had a massive pencil sale. So I think what happened is they must have run out of pencils as they were selling them. And basically they were waiting for like a new stock, like the new stock to come in before they sent out the pencils. So it took so long to get them. It took 19 days because I ordered them on the 30th and I got them yesterday to get them. And I didn't need them desperately. It was just replacement pencils. That's all I needed them for. Like my black one here got down to this small while I was waiting. But it wasn't like, it's not the end of the world. I didn't need them for anything special. It was just frustrating because I was so excited to like try, like especially to try the dip pen stuff because I hadn't tried that. And also I got a whole bunch of Pablo pencils to try too, which I haven't tried before. So yeah, it was just annoying waiting for them all. Okay, I'm just trying to look at this. I'm not gonna do crazy, we're just gonna kind of like make up the perspective, I think, a little bit. because I'm not into like perspective tonight. We're gonna make it just like fun and cartoony and chill. Hi everyone. Hi Annette. Arkansas prices for samples. 4 mil, 10 mil is $10. This one is 50 mil. Oh, it's quite a lot actually, isn't it? 50 mil is $20. So about the same price, I reckon. It's about the same price with the old exchange rate, maybe. I don't know, to be honest. I don't really know much about exchange rates. Martin would know about that though, because he gets paid in American. He gets paid in American money. So he's always keeping an eye on the exchange rates and if they're going up or down. Right. So does anyone have a greenhouse in their house? I guess you'd call this like a sunroom or a plant room. Does anyone have one of these? When I was living in New Zealand, when I was like, I guess I would have been about 15, 16, when we moved there, the first house my parents bought was this really old house next to a graveyard that had been the vicar's old house when he lived there, and it was like crumbling, falling apart. They got it really, really cheap and basically like did it up over several years and sold it for a profit. But this house had like a sunroom on it, kind of like, you know, the windows at the back there, the long windows, just that size windows, but all the way around. And that was my bedroom. So I basically, when I was like 14, 15, 16, or maybe up to 17, I lived in a sunroom. And it wasn't that big, it was only little enough to have a bed and a desk and a little chair. But I loved it so much, and the sun used to come through, and the view, we were like on top of it was on a hill. If anyone knows New Zealand, it was in a place called Bluff, which is right at the bottom of the country, and it looked out over the ocean, and it was really, really nice. And I think that was probably my favorite room I ever had. Didn't have any plants then though, which is probably good, as I probably would have killed them. But yeah, that was a really nice room. I wish that I had a greenhouse. I wish I had an indoor greenhouse. We had a greenhouse in our last house. We were renting though, so I don't know if this counts. But we had one in our last house and never went in there. And it was always full of spiders. So that could have been why we never went in there, to be honest. Alright, I have lots of greens actually in this colour palette. I'm just trying to find them. So I've got green earth. And then we have like a teal. Then I've got this one, which is fresh green. And then I've got a dark green, which is one of my favorite greens. And also fun to say. Dark thiocyanine green. What a mouthful. Try saying that 10 times fast. Sorry, my hair. I'm just finding my hair everywhere tonight. I'm just gonna quickly check the music. It's very low. I wanna hear it a little bit. Can anyone hear that? The music? I mean, honestly, this isn't really my jam, but it's better than silence. Okay, I'm gonna try and move through this because I want to do a couple. Let's do the light in the middle of the room. I'm looking around for things as if like I'm lost. They're all in front of me. Let's put this little ochre. Let's do this. Everything, all the colours are blending into each other, which is not what I wanted. Maybe a black? Okay, maybe a black. Spiders are good garden minders. They keep the pests in check. I don't know if there was even anything in the greenhouse for them to eat is the thing. But I mean, oh wait, do I have some paper? Oh, that's okay, it's just the swatches. Yes! I don't know what that yes is for. But I'm glad for you. Is yes, what was it yes for? Right, there we go. Perfect. Perfect little light in a perfect little greenhouse. Alright, we have to try and get a little bit more leaf shapes. The thing with plants, the details of plants, I'm just not a big fan of. Like, all, you know, ferns, like I'm just not a big fan of doing all those leaf shapes. I actually would classify myself as quite a lazy drawer. Spiders. Ah! I didn't even know there was a spider emojis. I'm not scared of spiders though, but just in case, if there's some spiders here, I mean, if there's any spiders watching, we mean you no harm. But if anyone actually here is scared of spiders, we can stop talking about them, because I know that sometimes just talking about things like that creeps people out. We can talk about nicer things, guys. Like this isn't actually a nice thing. This is an annoying thing. This is my Woodland dough and drawing pencil, and you can see it's broken. It never, I think it's broken all the way down because I've sharpened it. I've sharpened it so much and it keeps breaking, which is very annoying. But yeah, let's move on to nicer things. It's February the 19th, right? And I haven't spoken to you guys for like, what, 2 weeks? Since the end of January. So tell me, what have you guys been up to? How has it been going? Have you been drawing anything, or have you been doing any art? Look at this. They're broke again. Have you guys been doing any art challenges since January? I know there was a few going around in Feb. I think there was another bird one, right? The feathers one. February. And I think, did Katie Moody have a challenge as well, I think, recently? I've been so out of the loop, guys, because I just haven't been on Instagram. Carmen says I or 1. I'm not sure. We're gonna wait and see. We'll wait and see what that is. Hate when pencils do that. I know, so annoying. This one feels kind of solid, so hopefully we're gonna be okay. This is a really nice color as well, so I was kind of mad about it. Let's draw some ferns. I kind of don't want to draw, this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to draw the greenhouse, the plant house, like as if it's full of plants, rather than, because I want to draw. I'm basically trying to, I'm using this live stream as a cheat, because I actually do need to draw a greenhouse for the book I'm working on. So I'm using this as like research. And I actually need to draw a plant room, like full of plants, but I don't want it to be like accurate, like, oh, you can see what they are. I mean, it would be nice if you could see the plants, but I kind of want to get the feeling of busy tropicalness rather than anything else. So I guess this is just practice trying to figure out plant shapes and leaf shapes. And like, do I like ferns like this? No, I hate it. Maybe I can get better at them and I'll like them. They're just so messy to me. I was a bit burbed out after Burb Fest. Enjoyed it though. Greg, look, I'm 100% there with you. I always get a little bit like towards the end of Burb Fest, honestly. We get so excited, you know, at the start of the month, and 31 days like is no joke. It's hard. It's oh, I got this green too, light moss. It's yeah, I mean, it's called a challenge for a reason, right? I sounded like some kind of weird motivational speaker then. It's called a challenge for a reason. Put the cha in challenge. But yeah, I was burbed out too. I was actually quite excited to not draw birds, which is why I think I drew so much at the start of Feb. And I drew a lot during January actually that wasn't birds. I drew a lot, different sessions and stuff. But I do love drawing birds. It'll always be one of my favorite things to draw. My Bowser says, I'm doing a puzzle book challenge, but not loving it. That's very detailed, all in fine on that. A puzzle book challenge. I don't know what that is. Is it like a book that is it like a book made out of puzzles, or is it a puzzle? Is that like a book? I don't get it. Diane says, I just ordered the Diamond drawing set a few days ago. How many? How many colours? All 72? I saw someone on Instagram the other day had been gifted from Derwent, had been gifted the 72 set of to like do I guess a sponsored post or something. I didn't know they were doing that. Did I tell you guys when it came out? I messaged them. I messaged Derwent on their website. I was like, hi, I do art things. Can I have some pencils? It's my first time I ever did that, and it didn't get me anywhere. I think I didn't do it very like a professional person. I think you're meant to have like a media kit, maybe. You're meant to have like a, I don't know, like an email, like a PDF with a headshot or something. Who knows? I thought I'd give it a go though. Okay, I think we're almost done with this one. I'm gonna take the white that I have. It's not really white, it's this color here. Light aqua. Lovely color, light fast. I love it. And I'm gonna go over the windows. And actually I don't know if it's gonna work because it's very similar to this blue behind it. If I can put it up to the camera, you might be able to see the difference. Yeah, so like, there. I put it there. It's very similar. But when you put it on a darker color, like if, let's say I was gonna put it down here, in between these leaves, look how gorgeous that is. Isn't that nice? Like that blue against other things. It's like not quite white, but it just helps everything pop out. It's so nice. Love Burbfest, yay! I'm still working on Burbfest. I have 6 to go, determined to paint them all. That's awesome. I have been slacking a little bit, sorry. I was meant to go over to the Burbfest Instagram and keep sharing some stuff. So I'm gonna try and do that. I'm doing super seconds right now, which maybe some of you have seen some stuff online. I haven't done too much marketing on it. I'm gonna do a little bit more probably next week as it starts ramping up a bit more. And also I'm working on the book for my agent because I'm trying to get something ready to take to London Book Fair, which is in March. And I'm not allowed to talk about it too much, but so I haven't been able to like show any stuff that I'm doing, but just let you guys know I'm working on stuff in the background. Very hard. So I'm hoping to be able to share something with, I mean, honestly, we're gonna have to see how it goes, but it may be good, it may need a bit more work, so we'll see. But yeah, I just keep saying, we just have to keep wait March. Everything's gonna be better in March. I was saying in January, everything will be better in February, and I was saying in December, we just have to get like, you know, every month is crazy, and that's just life. So remember at the start I said, hey, we're not going to worry about perspective. I kept to that rule. What is going on here? I love it. Okay, let's move on. Let's do something a little bit more simple. There's a cat in this one. Can you see the cat? Do you guys see the cat in that one? Oh, this one's so pretty. Look at this. I don't know if this is real. Abandoned Victorian style greenhouse, Villa Maria in northern Italy. Okay, so it looks real. Look how gorgeous. It's not actually the inside and outside, but it's so pretty. Let's do this one. Madcat says, I'm drawing a horse a day for Lunar New Year. That's amazing. I love drawing horses. J Kelly. I have a few Derwent drawing pencils that have had a breakage problem from the get-go. Have had to get replacements. That's annoying. Maybe it's because they're like a little bit too soft. Oh, yes, 100-day project on Sunday. That's an amazing idea, because Carmen says she's starting a 100-day project tomorrow, and then my Belle says I'm planning to start a 100-day project on Sunday. That's such a good idea. And you guys, I'm not starting a 100-day project on Sunday. Sorry, I don't know why I said that. I'm going to start a 100-day project on March the 1st because it's exactly 100 days from March the 1st to my birthday. So I'm starting a 100-day project, and that just reminded me. How exciting. What are you guys doing for your 100-day projects? I love a good 100-day project. And you know, I was just saying, 30-day project is no joke. But a 100-day project, something special about that. I think I've done 2 of them in the past. I did the face one, where I did 100 faces. That was one of my very first kind of like drawing things I ever did. when I was first posting to Instagram. If you scroll all the way back on my Instagram, you'll see 100 faces. Where is the other blue one? That's what I'm looking for frantically. Can't find it. That's fine. We'll just do this one. And then also I did one a while ago, maybe like 5 years ago. It was as we were moving to the Lake District, so it was about 5 years ago. I did a 100-day project, but it was, this is dead. That pen's dead. It was 100 day, like illustrated days of my life or something. I can't remember exactly what it was. It was basically just like I did an illustration every day from something that happened that day. So it could have been anything. It could have been a picture from a walk or the food that we were eating that day. It was mostly a walk. Or one day it was summer and it was a heat wave, and we went to Sainsbury's to get ice cream, and every single ice cream in the entire shop had been sold out. Like all the freezers were just empty. So that day I just drew me and Martin standing in an empty aisle, sweating. It was a fun challenge. So I'm excited. I'm excited for you guys. Tell me what you guys are doing. That's a demand. I demand you to tell me. I moved on to buildings and boats. It's a bit meh. Buildings and boats. That sounds fun though. I love a good boat. Like a boat drawing. Oh, here's the other blue. Now you turn up when I don't need you. Uh, 24, Diane says. 24 set. Is that the original? That was a good set. Puzzle book challenge. You get a tiny square of the image each day, and at the end are supposed to bind them together into a book. That sounds interesting. Very interesting. I'm not like a big puzzle fan, to be honest. I have to tell you guys that. I'm sorry if I'm offending anyone, especially any puzzle makers out there, puzzle designers, puzzle enthusiasts. But I really don't like a puzzle. Martin loves a puzzle, but he's one of those people that when he starts a puzzle, he has to finish it. And I'm not very good at long, drawn out activities. So I get bored immediately. Also, he has this strange thing. You guys tell me if this is strange, because everyone I've asked has always said this is very strange. He has this thing where he doesn't look at the picture on the box. He just does it free, like without anything. And he says that's how it should be. Like, you're cheating if you're looking at the picture. Guys, we can all agree that that's strange, right? And you guys have to back me up on this, because he swears that that is how you do a puzzle, and it's clearly not. Like, why would they put the picture on the box if they don't want you to look at it, you know? He's a bit weirdo. I say that with love in my heart. Comment that says, are you excited? I think you meant I'm excited for the book stuff, right, Carmen? I am excited, yeah. I've been working on it for like much longer than I would have liked. Like, I would have liked to have finished it a lot sooner to try and sell it sooner. But, you know, life just gets busy, doesn't it? But yeah, we're kind of like almost at the end. Not even at the end, but at the start of the beginning, if that makes sense. So like when it's ready to put out, like to sell, like for submission, that's going to be the exciting part, I think. But right now it's just like a lot of work, so too busy to be excited, but it is exciting to think about. I'm planning to finish the drawing for my travel journal from UK trip last week. That's cool. Is that for your 100-day project? That's really fun. Oh, guys, that's some good water. Okay, Mad Cat says Martin has a beautiful mind. He sure does. He sure does. And then Diane says definitely strange. Not strange. I love doing puzzles without looking at the box. Okay, so we have two for Martin Strange, one for Martin's. Okay, 3 for Martin Strange. Greg. Martin says, Martin, that sounds like self-abuse. He loves it. Yeah, there's also this type of puzzle that I never knew existed that he introduced me to, and I can't remember the exact name of it, but it's a puzzle where the picture of the puzzle on the box is this like a disaster or something crazy is happening, and then the puzzle is everything that led up to that thing happening. So say for example it's like a scene of a train and there's a dog running loose, there's a guy with his like upside down in the air with his big underwear showing, there's a waiter with food like going across the thing, then you have to put together the puzzle that is all the events that like shows that as about to happen, if that makes sense. That also, I did not enjoy the concept of that either. I just don't like thinking. I don't want to think. I just want to have fun. Like, games should be fun. I don't understand why, like, games that make you think. Like, brain teasers, I'm not a big brain, and I don't know if this is making me sound dumb, like not liking things that make me think, but I can't do a brain teaser. I just don't want to be teased. My brain enjoys just being a brain, you know? It's kind of impressive to do a puzzle like this. It's impressive when he does it. I watch him, and by watch him I mean I leave the room for 4 hours and come back when it's done. Anna says, I love puzzles, but I look at the picture without looking as much harder. Very hard. Okay, let's do this door. I gotta concentrate on this door. As you guys know, I don't like, my brain doesn't like working, so I gotta really concentrate. Like today I had to work out percentages. I can't even say the word. I had to work out percentages of stuff because I was working out how much I was going to price things for super seconds. And I was having to like work out percentages. Now guys, I know what you're thinking. April, just use a calculator. It doesn't work. I don't know how to work the percentage out on a calculator. I just did, like, for example, 20 take away 15%. And it just took away 15 from 20. It said 5. And I was like, I don't think 5 is the answer. Like, I'm not that smart, but I'm pretty sure 5 is not the answer. So, yeah, it was a bit of a struggle, honestly. I think I caught this by mistake. What did you catch, Michelle? Greg. It must take him weeks. It doesn't. He literally does it in like an afternoon. Hi, Michelle. Michelle, did you catch the stream by mistake? Welcome. Not strange, she's just a pro and doing it the regular way is too easy. Yes, that's true. 4 hours, really quick. He must be a genius. Oh, I forgot to mention, guys, these are like 25-piece puzzles. They're the ones that you get in like the kids section. No, they're not. They're like 500,000. I think his brain just works like that. He loves coding, you know, and like. If I was to ask him the percentage, 15% of 15, he'll be able to tell me. He just has like a very logical brain. Can't figure out how to use the Instant Pot though. So, you know, he's not that smart. I don't know what I'm doing. This is what I'm looking for. I think I would find someone not using the box for a puzzle quite triggering, and I would have to leave the house. It's not that bad, I just leave the room. Stephanie, hi Stephanie. Sorry for the delay. Oh, no worries. We were all waiting for you, but you made it finally. No, honestly, you haven't missed much. We've just been rambling. Honestly, we've only done this one page. Can you tell what it is? It looks like a scene out of Inception or something. Like the whole, everything's tilted. It's just on it's the dream within a dream, and it's all just spinning around. We're gonna move on to this one here. We've moved on to it. It seems a little safer, you know, not so many angles. I love this color though down here. Isn't that pretty? That is this pen, 578, with this on top, with also this smushed into it. A whole mix. Alright, I think we can keep going with this. Try and get the main parts in. I really like this red against the green. It's really nice, striking almost. And then I'm going to try and do like thinner ones here, because I've done thicker ones here for the main bits, and then we'll do some thinner ones for like the in-between glass, like this. Yeah, I really like drawing greenhouses. I haven't drawn many of them, but the ones I've drawn I've really enjoyed. I remember drawing one when we went to do the Emma Carlisle workshop in the Lake District. She did it in a greenhouse in a place called Another Place near Ullswater. It was a really fancy hotel. We got lunch afterwards and my burger was £17, which was ridiculous. It was more than the course almost. But she did it in a greenhouse, and I took a photo of the greenhouse and I drew it afterwards, and that's actually one of my very favourite drawings. I would actually like to show you that, because I would like to show you that I can draw greenhouses. But I don't know where it is. I was gonna look for it, but I don't have any of my sketchbooks out. I just don't have any room on my shelves. So all my sketchbooks, they used to be all out. All my old sketchbooks, they used to go over like three blocks. But now I've put them all into, I don't even know if you can see it here, but no, you can't. You know the boxes that go in the IKEA, the big, you pull them out, the big boxes? They're just in 2 boxes, just piled up on top of each other. So I wouldn't even be able to find the right book. I'd have to go through the whole thing to show you. I don't know what book it's in either. But just trust me, it was nice. Mad Cat, thank you, gotta run. Oh, thanks Mad Cat, that's really kind of you. I hope you enjoyed the hour that you were here. Alright, let's do the little detail. I'm not quite sure about the detail up here. I'm not really one for frills. Hi April. No, I've read that already. I'm just hoping for more things to read. Guys, give me more things to read out loud. What else can we talk about? Oh, has anyone watched the America's Next Top Model documentary? We can talk about that, because I finished watching it yesterday. It was only 3 episodes long. But then also I've been on TikTok watching everyone's reactions to it, which is almost as fun, if not more. I think, what do we need? We probably need a little bit more detail. Like maybe we can do negative space, because this here is like a little darker. So maybe we could like color around it and get some like negative space foliage, could be nice. It's just like all overgrown. The show was crazy, it was crazy. I didn't remember a lot of the show actually, the main show. Michelle says, I'm trying to become looser, but it seems I keep revisiting my painting and keep working on it. What painting are you doing, Michelle, that you keep revisiting? How do you know when to stop? So, a good question. I normally stop. I guess if something's not working, like this here, I was like, I mean, this isn't bad. This is quite fun actually. But like I put this rug in, and it was just, I could tell like adding anything to this now is just not worth it, because it doesn't, like, this is just a sketch, right? Like I don't think, you could probably keep pushing it, but I was like, I'll just move on. So I guess if you find out if something's not working, you move on to something else. Or if I get bored. But it's kind of difficult to know when a piece is finished, I guess. The problem is I don't really work on a lot of final pieces at the moment. Like, I work a lot on my sketchbook, and it seems easy to finish a piece, even if it's, like, if you finish it early, even. Because you just turn the page and you do another thing. Like, they're not precious. And I don't know if maybe when I start doing final pieces, like if I want to sell nicer paintings, or if I do book work, or if I get commissioned for illustrations, probably will struggle with that. And I'll be able to help you more with some advice. I don't have any advice really. Guys, do you have any advice for when to finish? One of the things you can try and do to be looser maybe is like work on multiple things at once, which I do sometimes. and I'm doing at the moment when I'm working on the book stuff, it's like I'll have 3 pages that all have the kind of the same scene, but they'll be slightly different, or I'll work on all 3 at the same time, and you kind of just like flip between them, and that might help. I really struggle with stopping too. Yeah. I'm trying to rack my... I can't really think of anything else right now, because I don't know. I guess it just takes like time, but like that's everything, right? Greg says short time limit speed you up. Yeah, that's a good idea, Greg, actually. Like forcing yourself to stop rather than keep going. Christy, is it Christy? Hi April, what is the name of the bright green pencil? This, which one? Oh, I've got a few bright green pencils. Sorry, I've got turquoise green, this one. I don't know if you meant that one. Well, I've got this lighter one, light moss. This one's blue, maybe you meant that one, but that's light aqua. And then this green one is fresh green. Trying to be loose as well, but it's so damn tough for a perfectionist. Everyone's saying hi to each other. It's so nice. Hi Melly. Hi Michelle. When the music stops. Oh, Greg says when the music stops. That's a funny idea. Yeah. I think, yeah, short time things are good. What Greg was saying, because I do that a lot. I mean, I do a lot of drawing sessions where it's timed, and it does teach you to be faster, but also I guess because you have to keep moving on, it does kind of teach you how to be like, is it like reductionist, where you don't, I don't know guys. Thursday evening is not a time to learn stuff. I guess I the thing is, I've always said I've never had a problem with being a perfectionist, because I never have. And I don't say that in a braggy way at all, because sometimes I think, and a lot of times I think, it would be better if I was a bit more perfectionist. Like if I did take a little bit more time, a bit more care with what I was doing. Because a lot of the times I do kind of feel that I rush things, or that I don't give everything my best, because it's like I almost enjoy the process of drawing more than the drawing itself. Like I almost just wanna, like, just drawing and making colors and shapes and things is like more fun for me than the actual finished piece. Sometimes I feel that. So when people ask me about perfectionism, or like, I don't know, accuracy, like anything like that, it's hard because I don't know. Like I don't know what I want to stop now, but like why? Because if I keep drawing, I'm just gonna keep drawing over the same things. Like I'm not gonna add any more detail to it. It's just gonna be like a simple little drawing. But then I can keep going. Like you can keep going. Personal dots here, maybe. But it just seems finished to me. Like it's balanced. Like it seems balanced. Although I don't like this. This doesn't seem balanced. I was trying to go for something here, but I don't like it. I'll cover it up. Please don't be more perfectionist. I won't, I promise. Minimalist. Yeah, minimalist could be a good word. Although sometimes I feel like minimalist and like you don't have to be like, this isn't a minimalist, you know, but it is not, it's not, I didn't spend like hours on it. So it's like simplified, I guess would be the better term. Okay. Should we do one more? Should we do one across the whole spread? What's the time? It's 8 o'clock. I don't want to be too long. Maybe another 20 minutes because I do want to go for a walk. I just want to show you guys the ink. Look how gorgeous it has dried. And this is on the odd orange paper. So it could be because it's on the odd orange paper. Remember how I told you how smooth it was? Oh. It was drying beautifully until my big fat finger comes into the frame. That's annoying. But anyway, it's really pretty. Look how pretty it is. I was going to draw on this, but it's not quite dry yet, so we'll leave that again. But we can draw another one in here, and let's just go across the whole spread, I think, and do like a bigger one. And maybe I can think about when to stop, and we can talk about it a bit more if we get to a point that... Oh, should we do this one with the cat? Can you guys see the cat? I feel like the camera is like on this angle, like not straight. I feel like it's like this is straight. I feel like it's doing this. Like it feels like it's coming down towards me. Do you guys see that? Because it's not flat. Like that should be like that perspective. Look at that next time. Michelle says white. Okay. I just saw Schminke's new set of those 3 neon pastels. I thought that you might be interested. Okay, we're gonna have a look at this because I don't know if I've seen these. Also, do I need more pastels? Alright, let me get my keyboard out over here. Soft pastels neon. Oh. What ones are they? Oh, is it? Oh, here. Soft pastel neon set of 3. Lawrence Art Supplies. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, they're very cool. I don't think I've seen these. But honestly, I don't need more pastel. I have... Oh, the yellow one does look nice. They're only £14. Add to basket. No, I don't need any more pastels. I have some soft pastels already. What are we doing? The cat. On Jackson's. Oh, I didn't see on Jackson's. But that's cool. That was supposed to say, was the way using neo pastel or neo art? White. Was the pastel, was the white a neo art or a neo color? Is that what you were asking? It's a neo pastel. This one here. I do have a neo color here though. I do have a neo art over there though. All right, let's do this cat. We're gonna make the cat the main subject. We're gonna use the same kind of like this. I really like that actually. So let's have a look. What can we do first? Let's do green. Thank you, no worries. Okay, it's kind of green all over the place. And we'll probably have to zoom in a little bit. So the cat's gonna be like here. We'll make the cat like here. And then, yeah. Yay, I'm finally back. I'm worried I'd miss out on the rest. You didn't miss out on anything, I'm sure. When did you leave? We'll catch you up, don't worry. We've just been talking about some quite hard art stuff. We've been talking about perfectionism, when to stop in images. We've been talking about white neo pastels. It's been a lot actually, guys. It's been a lot, hasn't it? So yeah, you've missed quite a lot actually. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can rub this in. The problem is I'm on the cheapish paper here, which is the, what's this paper called again? It's the Royal Talons, that's the one. So it kind of soaks in as soon as you layer it, but I have to watch later because I'm quite the perfectionist, unfortunately. We were talking about how to stop being a perfectionist and knowing when an image is stopped. And I was struggling because I didn't really know the answer. So we're gonna try and have a look at that to now as we're drawing, and we're gonna think about it as we're drawing. So I'm gonna draw this cute little cat first, and you know what I'm gonna do? Maybe we're gonna do him. Okay, no, this is what we're gonna do. Okay, we're gonna use this. Wow, I didn't realize that was gonna happen. That was a shock. That was a shock to all of us, I think. I just wanted a little bit more on the page because that red wasn't very strong. I want more color. more color. I'm gonna rub it in because it's quite thick, and when it dries it goes real glossy, and I don't want it glossy. Okay. I want it to be easy to draw on. And there's nothing like getting your whole hands dirty. That's the good stuff right there. And then let's also use some of this stuff here. I'm basically just trying to make a background right now, and I'm not really looking at the plants. I mean, this dark blue is kind of like the background of the, I'm pointing at the camera, I'm pointing at the reference, you can't see me. This is the dark blue that's kind of like behind the table. And then I'm thinking this light is kind of like the lighter leaves up the side there. So I'm kind of like roughly trying to think of the contrast, I guess. And then this here, I want to do the cat in white pastel. So because I want to do the cat in white pastel, I needed a bit of a darker background, which is why I did this, but it's not quite dark enough. I feel like it needs to be darker. Should we take some of this color and try and smudge it in a little bit? Ooh, that's bronze. It's like shiny. It doesn't really smudge very well. I think you can use water with it though. Yeah, you can, nice. I feel like these Royal Talents can really take a beating. I haven't used them in a while. I mean, I've been using them all month, but before this month, I haven't used them for a long time because I've been using just the pith. And I forgot, you can really kind of like abuse them and they would take it. I mean, that isn't good, what I've done there. That's not nice. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I'm just trying to get a little bit extra color down here because I really want the white cat, like the cat to pop out from the background. Look how bright and colorful it is, so pretty. It's like a rainbow exploded on the page. Okay, I think that's good. We'll wait for that to dry a bit before we do the cat. Hand check, how's everyone's hands? If you can still see your skin through your paint, you're not doing it right. No, you are. You're just in the perfectionist side of the artist group. I want to do the cat first. So I was gonna wait, but I feel like I need to do the cat because without the cat we don't know where to draw everything else. So basically what I wanted to do is I wanted to draw the cat in white pastel like this. And then I was going to go over the white pastel with black pencil for the black in him. It's just kind of like the layering it gives you. My hands are clean, but my table is not. My table is not too bad actually, but I've got a lot of dry ingredients in my palette. So it's not too bad. Okay, the cat isn't like very cat shaped at the moment. He needs to be a bit pudgier. Okay, that's fine. I like that. That's kind of cute, right? He doesn't have a face right now, but he will do. And then, what else do I have? I have another colour. Here it is. I didn't want a white because I want him to be white, but I want a lighter colour for the chairs. So this one might work. Sometimes it's difficult when you got a lot of stuff on the page, especially these tempera sticks, but it looks like it's working okay. I'm just gonna draw in like the skeleton of these chairs. And yeah, I was trying to avoid the cat going through the chair. I didn't manage it very well. And then we'll do the table. I don't know if this is a good idea or if this is a bad idea, because I don't know if this is, the problem is this is Neo color, so we're not going to be able to do anything with this. Like, we can't really put anything over it or draw on it really, unless we use water to get rid of it. and the color's kind of weird. Like I kind of would have preferred a gray, and it's like peach. But we'll just do that, and we'll just see if it's okay. Where's my pencil sharpener? Always surprises me how you layer. Sometimes I'm surprised too, Michelle. Alright, let's do these little glasses on here. Because I like that there's like a little human element, you know? And I think this is like a jug of orange juice. Do you guys like orange juice? I'm not a big fan. It gives me indigestion, like it's a bit too citrusy for me. I'm gonna put some orange in it too, just so everyone knows that it's orange juice. Gotta go, babes. I didn't want to say that out loud, but I did. Thanks for the live. No worries. See you next time. Bye. Yeah, I never say babe, or babes, unless I'm saying it ironically. Here we go. I like this. Using this as like a little shadow. And pop it out a little bit. Cool. April and her tiny pencils. I know, I love this one. Look at this one. This one's so tiny. I would normally use them until they get just small enough that you can't sharpen them. So this one still has a little way to go. Oh, and I was just joking, don't worry. You say all you want. My sister says babes a lot, actually. To her friends, I guess, not to me. Alright, I'm looking for something like a pink. Here we go, here's pink. Right, I draw these little pink flowers over here. They're pretty, aren't they? I don't know what flowers they are. Does anyone know? I don't really know much about flowers or gardening stuff, but we're gonna have to learn soon because we have a garden now that we need to do stuff with. And actually I think we're gonna go out next month and start planting things, because I think next month is the month you start planting in the garden, maybe. So yeah, I'm gonna do like leaves like this, but because it's kind of hard to see the leaves, it's all just one mass of leaves, you know. And I think this is kind of the time when you would sit down and maybe try and learn how to draw flowers. Not me though. We're just gonna go straight into it, and we're gonna just try our best and try and make something bushy shaped. Not a fan either. And what of a what, Michelle? I sometimes have a hard time layering. Hard to know what materials go over the top properly. Yeah, it can be tough. Like, so for example, do you remember this pen I was just using and I said it was quite glossy, this pen here? I'm having a hard time now. You might be able to see it. I'm having a hard time with this pencil going over it. This is a light fast pencil. So these pencils are really lovely, but sometimes they're not very good. Some pencils are worse than others at layering over things. So we can try another pencil. We can try a drawing pencil and see if that goes over. The problem is I don't have the right color, but you can see it goes over. It's like, I don't know if it's softer or if it has more oil in it than wax. You'd have to ask a pencil expert, pencil scientist on that. But that, I don't have, unfortunately, I don't have any, do I have any luminance? Because they're the best pencils. But I don't have a green luminance to show you. I have this color, which is aqua. So maybe we can just put in a bit of aqua. So if I put some aqua over the top of it, you'll be able to see that also that goes over the pen really well. But then if I go back to this light fast that we were struggling with, if I can find it, I just put it down. Here we go. That like really struggles to go over, see? So sometimes it's just trial and error. Like sometimes you just have to kind of experiment with all your different materials and you'll eventually learn. And then some things are easier. So like this Neo color here, I know that you're not going to be able to put much over that because it's very waxy. And then also these tempera sticks, you can't put anything over them when they're wet because when they're very greasy. But like now, if I was to go over this, where's my Neo color? Here it is. So this is what the Neo color looked like. See how it kind of fades because it didn't go into it very well, but now it's dry. So now if I put the over, it's a lot stronger. So yeah, it really is just experimentation. And the more you play with the like your materials, the more you'll learn about them. And that's all it is really. But yeah, layering's fun. I love it. And I love trying different things, you know, and finding out what works and what doesn't and what I like. Like for example, this here, when I did this and I did this pen over the top and I smushed it in with the whatever this stuff is, Distress, that was so nice. Try it again here. And then I tried it with a little bit of tempera stick on top of it. And then maybe I'll just like this technique, and then I'll use this technique for the next, you know, 3 or 4 days or weeks, depending on how much I like it, until I get bored or I forget that distress pads exist. Sometimes I do. I put them away and I forget about them. So I forgot what I was saying. I have no idea what I was talking about, but I hope that was fun for everyone to hear me ramble. Yeah, play with your materials. And I always find it the most fun to like play with them as I'm drawing, rather than sit down and do like a whole spread of different swatches and oh, what goes over this and how does this work with this. I think that's really fun in the moment to do that, like really relaxing, but I don't remember it afterwards. That's the problem with me. I won't remember it. It doesn't like go into my brain. So I find it the best to, for me, just to draw. So I guess it just depends. Like if you guys are more logical, maybe you would be good at that. But we've already learned tonight that I'm not logical, and I don't think like that very well. So I think I'm one of those people that have to learn things by doing them. Okay, and just like that, we've done this gorgeous bush. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if anyone would know this is the bush by looking at it, but we do. We know it's a bush. And what I really want to do is I want to make this whole area darker, like here. It's almost 1/2 I said I was only going to go for half an hour, didn't I? But I lied because I'm still going. Oh, here's a Neo art. I knew I had a Neo art on me because I have all 3 of them in this palette just for different reasons, to go over different things. I want to make this darker back here, and I'm just trying to figure out, maybe we just keep using this because this light fast is really nice. It's kind of, I was going to say it's light then, like it's a light layering, which makes sense because it's called light fast. So you can kind of just like go really lightly like this, and it will just kind of shade it in, which I'm sure you can do with other pencils too. But I find the light fast works really nice like this. Not a fan of Babes. Judy Love says Babes, one of my favourite comedians. I've never heard of Judy Love. Thanks for your layering tips, no worries. See, that's something I can talk about, layering. I feel confident talking about that, but when to stop? We still haven't gotten to that. We haven't quite figured out that yet, have we? I guess we're gonna stop. We're gonna stop. I mean, when we stop is because I want to go, because I'm hot. It's actually really hot in this room, and thirsty. And when I run out of things to talk about normally, when I'm eating chips, hot chips, fries, potatoes cooked to crisp, I normally, when I was younger, I tended to stop when I ran out of ketchup. Now, I don't know if that helps anyone. But I love ketchup. And if I don't have a sauce in which to dip the chip, I'm not interested in that chip, you know? I don't care, just take it. You can have it. I normally give my chips to Martin. I'm like, if I run out of sauce, I'm not interested, you know? I don't know if that's helpful in any way. Probably not. But is it interesting? Also probably not. Draco throat. Nothing will work. Thanks. Hi Canada Karen. I love that name. Fun. I'm late. You are. Oh no. And also, this is the last thing we're gonna draw. And I don't know when I'm gonna finish because I literally can't find anything. I keep putting stuff down. Let's make this darker down here. I want to make this really dark. I'm gonna smudge it in a little bit. Perfect. Cool. And then I don't know if this is gonna work. It's too light. That pen is. I wanted like a little kind of yellow down here. Oh, I don't know. I have my oil pastel. That could work. I wanted this for the rug. There's a really nice rug down there. I thought it was kind of fun. So I just wanted to draw that in. It's kind of like a little bit cream colored. Maybe if we get the white, which I have lost, there it is, we can kind of smudge it in. Smudge it into the yellow, make a cream. Have taken the plunge and invested in a few pan pastels. Game changer. Love them for backgrounds. My Jackson's basket is now heavy with more colours than the art pastels. That's so cool, Greg. Yeah, pan pastels are so nice. I do have it on my list of things to do this year, is pan pastels. Playing with them more. I wanted to do it last year, but I just didn't have time. I did a lot last year with, what I'm trying to think, what did we do last year? I think we did a lot of oil pastels last year. Soft pastels even we kind of got into. But yeah, I didn't do anything much with pan pastels, and it's a shame because they are really, really fun, especially for backgrounds. What colours did you get, Greg? Did you get like, are you getting like a mixing set, or are you getting individual colours and using them individually? Because Artie I think she has a mixing set that she got, and she like mixes them. I just can't do that. I'm just not a mixer. I'm just not interested in mixing. So I like to get all the colours. That's why I like all the colours, because I like having them all. I don't like what I did here, guys. I don't like what I did here. It just looks weird. It's too yellow. And the cat doesn't like, it's just, I don't like it. We can't do anything about that now though. Unless, can we go over the oil pastels with marker pen? Probably destroy the pen. I wasn't a fan of it. Just kind of like rub it away. Go away. There we go. Doesn't exist anymore. It's gone. Because in this pen is like a nice ink. And now it just needs a bit more texture. Bit of texture back. We could like take this neo color, sorry, and maybe, I don't know, what do you think? I'm making it worse. I'm making it a little bit worse, aren't I? That's a cool texture. Just trying to like, it's just like, excuse me, the oil pastel is underneath it, so the ink is on top of the oil pastel, which hasn't dried yet. So I'm like going through the ink to the oil pastel, if that makes sense. That's just a happy accident. I think we should get the cat in. Excuse me. It's looking good. Oh, thank you. I'm not quite certain. I'm not quite sure of this one actually. You know, like there's not enough contrast in things, which is just everything just needs to be darker. Like it's all the same color. Individual colors, nice, Greg. Nice. Sadly, my wallet is not heavy with money. Shame. Pan pastels are expensive. You know, you have to try and find them on sale, I think. Sometimes Jackson's do sales. do. But very, very rarely, I think, with pan pastels. And they are expensive. They are expensive. But, you know, you don't have to get all the colors. Like, some of the colors are so similar. Kind of like with dough and drawing pencils. You don't have to get all the colors in them. There's just so many like tiny variations that I just don't think, unless you're doing really realistic stuff like me, like unless you're doing like photo realism and you need all that kind of texture, like the different variations. I just don't think, yeah, you need to get all the colors. Just get the ones you really love. Okay, I think we've darkened that corner up, which is nice. And I really want to darken this up more. I just want it darker. Maybe we'll do some like negative drawing, negative kind of space stuff here to darken it up, but also put a little more plant interest in the background to make it look more planty. Because right now it just looks like it's like a nuclear explosion. The cat's just caused some kind of like nuclear meltdown and he's walking away as the entire room gets set alight by nuclear flames. It's kind of what it looks like right now. So yeah, let's try and make it look a little bit more planty. This looks like seaweed. This is what I was saying. I need to actually look at plant shapes because I just draw seaweed and pebbles and triangles, and that's kind of like my plant style, which sure it's nice, but it doesn't really look like a plant. Maybe just needs coming back later to round up the contrast. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, come back to fix it, you know? That's a good shot actually. I never do that. I never come back to things. I always just, unless I just don't finish something, like I'm too tired and I think I'll finish it tomorrow. I have done that a few times actually, but most of the time I won't go back to something and finish it. So that's actually a good shout. All right, let's try and get some of these windows in the background. I think that would be nice. And also I know we're missing the cat's face, which we're gonna get in a second. I just want to get these windows in because if we do, this is a crazy contraption, just like lines everywhere. Nothing really makes any sense. It's architecture's nightmare. But if I do that, then we can go over maybe with the neo art for a change. Let's see how this is instead of the pastel. I feel like, Greg, we have an art supply store right next to work. Is dangerous. We have the one in town, but it doesn't really have much stock, so it's not really dangerous to me. So this is the neo art, and it's been under my computer, which you can't see, but like there's some warm air coming down, so it's very nicely, slightly melted for me, which is why it's going on so nicely. Planty McPlant face. I just read that. Why? I love the background that was the brown. I love the background. What was the brown? Like, do you liked it when it was brown? Until I change, like, did I change it? I don't know. I don't think my windows look like windows, just random shapes. Yeah, me too. Me too. Look, it's fine. You don't even need to know what it is. If you put like some little sunlight coming in, maybe, it will look fine. It will look like a window, and it doesn't even have to look like a window. It can be anything. It can be what we want it to be. And also, it can be a window, and we can just tell people that. If they're like, "What's that?" It's a window. Can't you tell? It's fine. Yeah. All right. Let's keep going. Where's my pastel? There it is. I really want this cat to be white. like really bright, like he catches your eye. He's the first thing you look at. So he is going to have a face, but I'm just going to do him last, I think, because he's going to be the fun. He's going to be the fun part. I'm going to try and make this chair a little just stood out a bit more, like so. Yeah, these don't really look like chairs, do they? They look kind of like, this one looks like a shop sign. Maybe the seat needs to come out a bit more. This one looks like a sign, like for sale, or like a menu for a restaurant or something. Okay, we need some big plant shapes, guys. Maybe I was gonna use the big paint pen, but I thought maybe that's gonna be a bad idea. No, let's do another window here. So I like this little sliver of a window coming in. I can't get past an art shop without buying something. Is there such a thing as Artaholics Anonymous? I think that's fine, and honestly I think it's within your right as an artist to do that, to just literally buy all the things. Obviously it's expensive, so we have to be careful, but going into an art shop, you don't have to buy the entire art shop out, you know. You can just buy a pencil, and like a pencil's not going to break the bank. The most a pencil's going to be is like what, £3? I think every time you go past an art shop, you just buy one pencil or one Neocolor, or sometimes you can be even, like, listen to me enabling everyone, but sometimes you can be, I'm trying to think of the right word, like you can be clever, you can be not clever, it's like boring. Like the other day I went to the art shop and I just bought a replacement pack of sharpener blades, and I've never used replacement sharpener blades. I've always just had dull sharpeners and thought, well, that's it, I guess. And I saw them in the shop and I thought, wow, I didn't even know you could replace the blades on these. So I bought a pack and I replaced the blade, and I say but I got Martin to do it for me because he's the man and he has the screwdrivers. And that is the nice shiny sharpener, and it's so nice and sharp now, it's lovely. And that was just, you know, boring. It was like what, 90p or something for a pack of, and it got my like my need to buy an art supply out of the way. I'm gonna try and draw, I'm gonna try and draw these negative because there's like a little bit of light coming through around them, these leaves. Probably not the best with this massive white pencil, but it's fine. Replacement blades, who knew? I know. So that's what the screw is on the pencil sharpener. Yes. He does have, look, I could have done it myself. I'm a strong, independent female human being, but I also have someone in the house that I can just ask to do stuff for me and he'll do it. So I mean, you know, I gotta get payment back for all the meals I make, which I made the most delicious dinner tonight, guys. I made a little curry, and I wasn't going to because I was really tired. I was just gonna heat up something from the freezer, some like leftovers, but yeah, I didn't. I made a whole curry and it was so good, and we have some for tomorrow as well for lunch. I'm very excited for lunch now. You know, when if you guys make leftovers for lunch and then the next day you remember that you have like an entire meal for lunch, that's the best feeling. Okay, I think this is nice. What do you guys think? It's not like perfect. If I was going to do this as a drawing, like say I was going to do this as an illustration, I think this would definitely just be like an exploratory sketch, right? Because it's not like these chairs, not the best. That peach color, I wasn't happy with it at the beginning and I'm not happy with it now. Also, all of my plants look like mistakes. But yeah, we're going for it, guys. We are going for it, and we're almost done because I want to get a Sainsbury's. I want to get a, it's not Sainsbury's, it's Asda. I want to get an Asda before it closes. It closes at 10, I think. Because I made a purchase on Amazon yesterday. I'm very excited. It's a cork board, and I'm going to put it on my wall over there. And I got some 3M strips to put behind it so I could stick it to the wall. And the 3M strips came back. They arrived not sticky, like they didn't have any stick whatsoever. So I had to get at the supermarket tonight and buy some so I can stick them up. I bought pencils the other day and they were 14 Canadian dollars each. That's crazy. That's just the import fee, like you guys, because you have to import all of your like art supplies. That's ridiculous. I feel bad for you actually. I mean, that doesn't sound like it would make art very affordable. It was a Holbein one. I think it was arbitraged. I haven't used the Holbein pencils actually. I think I only have one. I have the neon orange. This is meant to be like a chain that's holding the plant up, by the way, just in case you're wondering. And this is just a basket. It's not there in the picture, but I just felt like it needed a basket. We're going to do a few more things. I want to do maybe like a darker green leaf, like a big leafy leaf, like over here. It's kind of hard to see all of these. Mine was Caran d'Ache. Oh, such a shame. And I also heard it's really, really expensive for you guys over there in Canada to get things like delivered as well. Or like to send things, is that right? Like the mail over there is like crazy expensive. Okay, I want to do some ferns. Maybe we'll just, I don't know. I'm gonna make it like a bit more planty over here. I actually don't have enough greens is the problem. It's not that I can't draw plants, it's just that I don't have the right greens. I think, and I know what you guys think in April, a bad works person blames their tools. And yes, maybe that's right, but hey, these tools are terrible. I need new tools. I think I want some more pink actually now that I'm looking at this. We've got pink over here, we got a little bit of orange, and I think a little bit of pink might be nice. Maybe just here. Just like balance out a little bit, you know? Not a big fan of this. I think it might be nice to have, like, see if we can cover this up with a plant. Make this leg. Maybe like a plant like this, like a one that has leaves. Oh, I don't know. That's bad. I don't know if that's bad. I like the pink on the left. Yeah, the pink. I think the pink makes it. Because otherwise it would be very green and a little bit orange, a little bit red, but mostly green. Do we like this? It looks like the cat is sprouting plants. It's a magical cat. He's gonna have a face in a minute too. That's gonna be exciting. I think we need another neo. Oh, pastel. What can the pastel do? Ooh. I'm just trying to cover the chairs at this point. Like, no, there's no chairs in this picture. What are you talking about? And then actually, one of the last things I want to do is, like, I don't know if this is gonna work because it's got so much material on here. I want to do the floor, but I'm just gonna do the floor as a diamond, not a hexagon, because I think that's gonna be too hard. I'm scraping through the ink I put on the floor earlier by accident, because that's just like an accident that happens when you're trying different things. And now we're gonna do the cat. Now, I think this was a mistake. Do you guys think this was a mistake? You can tell me honestly. My feelings won't be hurt. But do you guys think this was a mistake to put this here? Because it's too dark and it's too like little, like too much detail. And also I wanted to put black around the cat's face. So now like this is gonna be too dark and the cat's face is gonna be too dark. So you know what we have to do? We have to lighten it up somehow. So I think we're gonna take this green and I think we're gonna go over it and we're just gonna see. This may be a terrible idea as well, but this is just a sketchbook, so it doesn't matter. We're just experimenting. What if the plants were growing out the cat? I know, that's what I don't want though. I didn't like that idea. Let's use a little bit of water to kind of like melt it in. And also this here is actually water soluble, so everything is going to kind of meld together. Yeah, we'll have to wait for that to dry, but it kind of I don't like that either. It's very ugly. Okay, let's get rid of it. Oh no, guys, we've ruined the picture. Just gonna try and fix this somehow. Okay. Get matte wood patterned contact paper to cover your desk. I actually have matte wood. I have matte wood. I have exactly what you said. I can't say it, but I have exactly what you said over on my IKEA desk, and it is really lovely, but it still has a shine. And actually, you know, the shine is not bad when I have sketchbooks and stuff on top of it. It's not even a problem. I just want like a nice wood. Like I just want like to feel like luxury, not luxury, but like vintage, like not vintage, but like, you know, natural wood. Not a mistake, it's artistic license. I must go. Bye, Michelle. I enjoyed these so much. Yay, I'm glad. Okay, well, the thing is, I want to finish the cat and then I will be finished, but because I did that, now we have to wait for this to dry so we can go over it, so we can finish that as well, which is kind of annoying. But in the meantime, maybe we can just do some more stuff over here. Bring in this kind of blue. We have this kind of like blue here. We don't have much other blue. Oh, maybe this would be better darker actually. We get like this dark, this isn't dark green. It's actually, I do have a darker green. The dark phthalo-cyanine green, this one here. We haven't used this one yet. Oh, that's a nicer color. Oh, I do love this color so much. Okay. Oh, thanks, Michelle. It's very kind of you. I have to put that towards getting a new dark phthalo-cyanine green pencil, because this is a nice one. This would have been good to actually darken up all the things that I wanted to darken up, and I forgot about it, because this pencil here I've been using is Green Earth, is the Light Fast, which is really lovely on its own, but I don't think these are the best mixed media pencils, honestly. They don't seem to go over things very well. Oh, but we can make these leaves a bit darker now. Yes, I'm glad I found this pencil, guys. Completely forgot about this one. I might not walk faster, you know. I'm a bit tired now. I might just go tomorrow morning. I think the blues are such a nice colour in this piece. They pop nicely. Thank you. I really like the blue behind here. We haven't done anything to this yet. It's still in the background. But yeah, it's nice. I think I kind of overworked some of it a little bit. Not know when to stop. Yes, not know when to stop, guys. Did we have that problem on this image? Or we just kept going when we should have stopped? Oh, this changed a lot since I last saw it. When did you last see it? What was the last thing? What did it look like? Okay, we're gonna draw the cat on, okay? So this has to go well. Stop everything and do the cat. I'm doing it. This has to go well, guys, because otherwise this is gonna ruin the whole image. So dramatic, but oh god, the most tiniest pencil as well. Why do I have to do all the detail work with literally this guy? We're gonna do it though. We're gonna do it. So I'm gonna do little tiny little eyes, and I'm just basically scraping through the oil pastel. Shall we zoom in a little bit so you can see it go terribly wrong or terribly right? He's gonna be looking at the orange juice because he's really thirsty. He's just made like a trek across the garden and he just really wants some refreshment. And no one's around, you know, everyone's out in the garden sunbathing, doing something, I don't know. So yeah, he's like, hey, can I get the orange juice? No one's gonna see. All right, I'm not gonna copy him exactly. We'll just give him a little tail like this. And then I think we'll give him the black legs, because I quite like the black legs with the white socks. They're really cute. I'm gonna give him little white booties, and then tiny little, you can barely see that. The pencils, this pencil is so buttery. The black one, are you using a different pencil? Are you talking about a pencil you're using, I mean? Or this one? This one, yeah, Caran d'Ache are always so lovely. If you're talking about this one, I really love Caran d'Ache. They're my favorite pencils. I'm still waiting for my sponsorship. Every time I go to my email, I think today is going to be the day. Caran d'Ache has contacted me, and I'm going to be an ambassador, and I'm going to have Caran d'Ache pencils for life. It hasn't happened yet, guys. Neither has my Squarespace sponsorship come through. I'm still waiting for that one. Any day now, guys. The black one, yeah, the black one's nice. I mean, all Caran d'Aches are nice. They're probably my favorite brand, I'd have to say. Okay, so main thing that I want to do is the head. I don't want to copy completely exactly what is on the picture, because the picture kind of goes over the eyes. So I think I'm just gonna do the ear, and maybe we can give him a, maybe give him like a little eye patch. Is that bad? Canada women's hockey versus. Okay, I don't know. You're talking about Olympics. I'm not interested. I'm not interested in Olympics. I'm sorry. Is the Olympics on right now? They should definitely consider it, because I bought Neocolor 2 because of you. That's funny. That's cool though, I'm glad that, I hope that you're enjoying that, you know? Like, I always worry if someone's gonna buy something that I talk about a lot, or that I recommend, and then they're not gonna like it. But you can't, one art supply isn't gonna make everyone happy. Some people may not like the texture, or the color, or the price. But yeah, I hope that you're enjoying it. I like this cat. He's so cute. I'm gonna put another little spot here, and then I think we're gonna call that. What should we call the cat? I think we should call the cat like an M name, like Molly or Matthew. Matthew's not a cat name. Or Marigold. That could be a cute name. He's gone horribly right. He has. Okay, I think. Do we need cheeks? I don't think cheeks are gonna work because he's oil pastel, but maybe like this. Do we like cheeks? Too late if we don't, because they're there now. And now I want to color in the background. I'm gonna try maybe and just use a little bit of pencil. Oh, this is not gonna go well, guys. I can just tell. Maybe we'll just use a little bit of this Intense Distress. Just give it a little rub. Yeah, I think that would be okay. Yeah, just try and get rid of some of that shine. Oh, it's so shiny. You can see it shiny. You can see it shiny. That's that pen that I told you got glossy sometimes. And I say sometimes, but I actually mean all the time. Maybe if we put a little bit more blue. See, I'm just like literally trying everything right now. Just try and fix it. But sometimes you just gotta stop. You just gotta know when to stop, you know? I want the cat to have some separation between the background. I think we can save this. Sorry, I'm getting all sniffy. Morris. Oh, you guys are coming up with so many names. I love how I said M names. Missy, Monty, Mies, Morris, Meowrus, and Bert. And Jeff. Mapril. Oh, Mapril, that's funny. That's like Martin and mine's name together. We actually have a thing. Martin keeps saying if we ever have a business, would call it Actin something, like April and Martin. And I always say would call it Marpril, like Martin and April. So yeah, we have an ongoing like discussion about that. I mean, I think both those names are terrible business names. Okay, we're gonna draw this chair again, and it's gonna be one of the best chairs you've ever seen in your life. You're gonna be like, wow, that's a chair I want in my greenhouse. Oh. What was I saying again about the chair? What was I saying about how good the chair was gonna be? Let's cover the chair up with some plants. Honestly, I think we need to just stop. I think we need to stop what we're doing, because this is going from horrible to horribler. Melting chair, I know, don't even. I can't right now. This was fine. Like, do you remember back in the day, I had those little plants? Like, that was fine. I don't know why I had to change. Why did I have to go over it? You're going in circles on this chair. I know. I can't right now with the chair. Oh my word. It's just like surrealism. That's all it is. Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. There's so much stuff here. I literally can't draw on it. It's just like layers of stuff. I think we're gonna have to call it, guys. I think we're just gonna have to call it. I also think I want the cat's tail white. There is a point in mixed media where you have put down too much stuff and you can't go back. Like, you can't go forward, you can't go back, and you're just kind of stuck with what you have. And really the only way to change this is if I was to take like a lot of water and scrub it all away, which we could do, and we have done before on live streams like this, or paint over it. But I think I'm gonna do the third option today, which is leave it, because it's already 9 and I've already gone over like an hour that I said I would, and half an hour that I said I would. And you know, like, this is fine. Like, if I'm just look at my drawing, it's not even a problem. I actually think it's fine. When I take if I ever take a photo of this for Instagram, if I just, like, I was thinking of a way I could like point to it, like, but I like everything around it apart from this section right here, you know? You'll love it in a week or two, the whole thing. Okay, well, we'll see. But right now I'm gonna leave it, guys. Honestly, I feel like this camera is definitely tilted. I hope that you've enjoyed. I hope that you enjoyed hanging out with me tonight anyway. It's been fun. I've really enjoyed chatting with everyone. It's so vibrant and nice, thank you. Has it bled through? It hasn't actually, no. Even though you would think it would, because I've put a lot of stuff in this, but it hasn't. It's been fine. Should we see what we did today, just in case you arrived late? Oh my word. Excuse moi. Okay, here we go. So, we had a look at my new inks that I bought, which are absolutely gorgeous. Look at these. Oh, I'm gonna have to have a real good play with these guys, because this is so beautiful, the way they merge together and spread. I'm gonna draw something over the top of this, but almost like I don't want to, like, it's so pretty. So we had a look at that, and then we drew this here, which is kind of like a little warm-up almost, just like very shapes and colors. And then we did this little guy here, just very easy, simple little greenhouse. And then this one here, which I don't hate. I think it's fine. And I did see Joko said would be interesting if you could tape some butcher paper in the area you don't like and do a couple bushes or plants to help frame meownty. Yeah, I could do that. I was thinking of doing that actually, or maybe after when this is dry, because this is still quite tacky, I can maybe try and fix it, but I might just leave it, you know. Seaweed on top of those inks, maybe that could be fun. Marks are so good, thank you. What a good little story. Yeah, it was fun. The cat's name. Oh, okay, cat's name. I did like meownty, but I think I'm gonna have to go with, I think just Monty, honestly. Monty is such a lovely name. We're gonna have to just call them Monty. So we'll just say Monty the cat. Monty the cat and his orange juice. Monty the cat. Just in case you don't know what he is. And if we wanted to be really sure, we could say Monty the cat in a greenhouse with plants and orange juice and 2 chairs. I promise it's really a chair. I promise. But that would go off the page. So we'll just leave it at this, and everything else is kind of like implied, I think. But yeah, that was the stream, guys. Monty definitely needs to be back. Oh yeah, Adventures of Monty in the future, maybe that'd be fun. All right, cool. We'll try and remember that. But yeah, that's it, guys. So thanks so much for popping in and keeping me company. I don't think I'm gonna be streaming next week. Sorry, I think I'm gonna be too busy because it's like the Thursday before my 2 big deadlines that I have. So I will keep an eye on Instagram for like updates on, you know, the next video. I hope to come back to YouTube again in March, like, and we'll get back to schedule with live streams and videos and things. But until then, you can check some older videos if you like. We got hundreds of them. I don't know how many hundreds, but there's hundreds. Yeah, have a lovely rest of your week, and I'll catch you around, okay? So let me just get ready to say goodbye. Okay, bye everyone, thanks.